course, wood turning. Haven't posted very many videos, this is probably my third. And the first one was the workshop tour. Workshop's changed a little bit to new items, new little toys, or everything geared around wood turning, and but I also now enjoy pyrography, carving. Today, a little video today, I rough turned this bowl 8th to the 5th, 2015. It's now, well, it's almost 2016. I think it's the 30th today, 30th of December. So it's been sat for a few months, drying out. It has got a little bit of a fault in it there, which I have CAE glued before I left it to dry out. So I'm actually hoping that I turn that will actually be a nice feature in the bowl. It's a bit of it's like a bark inclusion, as they call it. I'm no expert on these things, but it's a piece of maple. To make a nice little simple fruit bowl out of it if I can. We'll get on with that. So I've just changed the chuck jaws to the C-type to grab onto the tenon on the back. Turn on the back already. So we'll crack on and see what we can do with it. I need to sharpen.
this bark inclusion has opened up a little and turning, so I've just rubbed some a bit of sawdust in there, and I've just dropped some CA glue, super glue on it. So I'm just waiting for that to go off now, and I'll carry on turning. I think I need to do the outside as well. The cracks opened up a fair bit. I'm surprised it's still all together, if I'm being honest with you. Okay, so I've just about finished this part of the bowl. I've got the shape I want on the outside. It's a bit of a, I think they call it an OG shape, sort of in and out. Try to follow the inside as much as I wanted to. I could have done a bit more, but I was a little bit worried about this inclusion and the crack. But it seems to be holding together. But I'm going to sand it now. I'll start at 180. There's some funny grain on this. There's quite a bit of tear out here by this inclusion, etc. So and I can't get it as smooth as I'd like. The inside's not too bad, but the outside's not very good at all there. So I'll start at 80. I'll take it all the way up to 600. Then I'm not going to bore you with that, because I know I get bored sanding, sitting there watching people do it. And then I'll put a couple of coats of sanding sealer on it, and just to raise any grain that's outstanding, and just knock that back again with some very fine, 600 or some wire wool or something. Then we'll get a finish on it. I'm just going to finish it with wax 22, nice wax finish. Then I'll get the coal jaws in, and we'll get it turned around and finish the bottom off. I might have a look at it as well when I finish sand. I might do a couple of burn lines or something somewhere on this. Let's have a look at it when it's sanded up anyway, and we'll see. This is a sanding sealer. It's a 3-in-1 mix with methylated spirit, just to thin it down a little bit. It's actually got a little bit thick, that as well. I'm not going to worry too much about that. Okay, that's sanded down to 600, and got 2 coats of sanding sealer, and denibbed it with some 000 and 00 grade wire wool. I'm now going to put a couple of coats of wax 22, wood wax 22 on. Let's see how we get on with that. Okay. That's actually come up really, really well. I'm really happy with it. The inclusion that I thought would look nice does actually look nice. That was actually really, really good. That's just 2 coats of wax. I was going to put some burn marks on it, some lines. I don't really think it'll add anything to this. It's such a nice figure on that grain. I don't really think it needs much more than that, to be honest with you. I'm going to take it off here now. I'm going to get the coal jaws on, flip it round so I just finish the bottom off, and there we go. There we go. Right, I've got it mounted on my homemade coal jaws. So coal jaws aren't the most reliable things anyway at the best of times, and these being homemade don't go very fast with it. And I've also, in this case, for most of the cutting, I've brought the tailstock up, so I can pretty much go as far as I can, and then for the last little bit I'll take this out of the way. And I think the advice with this when using coal, just take it nice and slow and go nice and easy. Don't dig in, don't make any real harsh cuts, which I tend not to anyway. I always think of wood turning as a hobby. It's a hobby, I'll take as long as I want over it. If you start rushing and people are breathing down your neck all the time as to how quick it takes you to do something that's no longer a hobby, it's work. So it's certainly not work to me. I enjoy doing this. Okay, we'll crack on with this then. Hi, right, well that's it, all done. Little fruit bowl, came from a piece of maple that was cut down probably nearly 12 months ago. I rough turned it into a bowl shape, left it for 6 months, 7 months nearly. It's got this bark inclusion in, but I think it's added to the piece. It's quite nice actually. It's all filled in. It's not turned out too badly at all, and I enjoyed doing that. That was a nice little project to do. Some lovely markings in that for maple. It's normally quite a boring wood, but that's actually quite nice. A little fruit bowl. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for watching my videos. I'd like to also take this opportunity to promote the UK IWS, the UK and Ireland wood turning symposium in June of next year, which is in 2 days' time, next year I think. I'll be there. I'll be there for the 2 days and look forward to meeting a lot of YouTubers, a lot of people who inspire me. Martin Saban-Smith, Mike Waltz, etc. There's so many to mention. People that have inspired me, and I've learnt a lot of them through YouTube videos. And really look forward to meeting them. It just leaves me to say, wish you all a happy new year, and hopefully I'll put out some more videos in the new year. I think I've got the gist of editing now. I think that's the one thing that really I found difficult, was the editing software for the videos, but I'm pretty sure I've got the hang of the one I use now. We'll soon see, because I'm going to edit this one in a minute, and hopefully it'll all be okay. As I say, Happy New Year to you all. Please give me a thumbs up if you like the video, thumbs down if you didn't. Any comments, good or bad, always good to hear. And if you've not already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, and in the new year I'll try and get some more videos out. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye now.